How do I take the lead and post my own activities?
Okay, really good question. So when you're on the platform, it may be that as you browse activities, there isn't the offer that you need or that you want. The good news here is you can ask for it yourself. So there's a couple of ways. One is in the top right corner on your account. You can click on your drop-down menu here and you can add an activity. But what I much prefer doing is just being on the home page and clicking on this button here, offer or request support. So at this point, I can do three things. I can offer to help people, I can ask for help, or I can raise a challenge, a problem, or an idea. Let's do an example here, asking for help. So click on that. You're then presented with a 3-step form. The first one is a description of the activity, the next one is around the remit, and the third one is around the search tags. So around the remit, best here to be really, really specific. So I need help with something really specific. And just be as clear as you can at that stage. And remember that that's what people are going to see on the open market. Then add some real detail about what that entails. So I am in SE London, for example, I need this level of expertise, etc. Add as much detail as you can, and maybe my situation is like explain a bit about some of your problem and the barriers you've been facing. Always add a picture with the choose file option here, because pictures really help with engagement. And then on the second step of the form, you put the parameters around it. So let's say you want to put an expiry date that you need the help by Easter. You can put an expiry date and the activity will drop off the platform when it expires. You can specify a location linked to a postcode. You can add logistical items if required. And you can even put in specific availability. So here you can see, let's say I'm only available between 9 and 11 on a Tuesday. I can specify that so that the person helping me knows exactly what I need. You then need to accept the terms and conditions, which basically say you're over 18 and you don't want to be paid. And then the third section is all about the search tag. So this is how people find you. The single most important search tag you need to add to your activity is down here with the campaign, is to add it to the AnalystX community campaign. When you tick that and press apply there, it'll link it to the AnalystX community and help your colleagues to find you. But you can also add other things. So for example, you can add a hospital trust and all the trusts are on there. You could add a specific interest like, it's around analytics and data, but also pediatric care. And you can also put regions, it needs to be in Ireland, for example. And you can also put free text on there. So, let's say statistical process control as a keyword. When I hit submit, that will then land on the home page. And so it'll land down here in the open market. And then because I tagged it to the AnalystX community page, it will then also pop up on that community page in this activity feed as well. And from our evaluation of Hexitime, we've realized that if you ask for help, you're actually about 7 times more likely to get what you need in a timely fashion than if you offer help. The other thing you can do on that same option feed is just raise a challenge. So I will actually just share my screen again and show that to you. When you're on the home page, you can click on there and raise a problem, a challenge. And you go through a very similar 3-step form, but at the end of it, what you get is an activity like this, where you can essentially just raise a problem, like reducing pharmaceutical waste. And then add a bit of information about that, and people in the community can then start to add ideas and support you. And it might be that as they add ideas and support you, that you are then in a more informed position to then go and request a specific skill to support with that idea or that problem. So asking for help, offering help, and raising challenges. Hope that helps.